Hello and welcome to My Carolina Today. I'm Valanda Calloway.
And I'm Mike Morris with the strained voice.
Yes.
I was at a Haitian-American wedding this weekend, and I was just doing a lot of yelling and having fun, and so it's a little bit strained, but we're still here today.
Yeah, you got the sexy voice going. I like it. Coming up in the show today, we'll tell you all about city-like living in Midtown.
Ooh, also seaweed salad from Edible Whole Foods.
Seaweed. You like seaweed?
No, but I'm willing to try it.
Yeah, the Whole Foods might make it actually taste really good. Also, a summer camp that teaches kids values. We'd like to say thank you to Art Space for our lovely painting. This is one of my favorites so far. This is by artist Eric McCain. It's called Something Sweet on the Side.
Yeah, it's an acrylic on canvas, and it makes me hungry.
It makes me hungry, too. That slice of cake, good gracious, that looks great.
It does. If you want more information about Art Space, or specifically about Eric, go to artspaceinc.org.
Love it. Well, we have our very first Live Nation winner. You know, we've been telling you for several days about this opportunity to win concert tickets with us. Christina Cyrus.
Woo! Get it, girl.
You have won a pair of tickets to see The National at the Red Hat Amphitheater in Raleigh on June 10th. You are also entered to win our grand prize, courtesy of Live Nation. In just a few moments, we'll tell you who is up next.
Oh, I'm excited about this one. We're going to be giving it away here in just a couple minutes, so keep watching.
So, has your mom or dad ever done anything to embarrass you?
All the time.
Okay.
I mean, I could go into a lot of stories, but I probably need therapy.
Well, let's talk about one of them in just a minute.
Okay.
Lisa Grant, a Suffolk, Virginia mom, will spend her upcoming weekends behind bars. She was convicted of disorderly conduct. Guess what she did?
There's no telling.
Mooned a school bus full of children.
Did she?
45 children. Well, she was mooning the driver.
What made her think that was going to be a good idea?
She denies it. She denies mooning, but she does admit to getting into a heated exchange with the driver. So apparently the driver sent home a note about this woman's son misbehaving. The school says it was just a warning, but she was very upset about it, got into a verbal exchange, and according to witnesses, she mooned the school bus. She was convicted of it, but she denies it.
No, so
A grown woman, 34 years old.
you got to use your words.
I know. Use your words,
Use your
honey.
words. You learned that when you're in kindergarten, right?
Exactly.
So what would you feel if you were on that bus and you turn around and you see your mom's bare booty up in the air trying to tell off the bus driver?
I would try to crawl under the bus. I'd be so upset. Now, my mom, of course, never did anything like that, but she was the ultimate, defender of us, and she actually did step onto a school bus once to lay into a kid who was messing with my brother.
See, I can understand that more, but what are you going to achieve just by showing a body part and trying to be crass
It's silly.
with a group of kids? It makes no sense. She deserves it. I got to tell you about this story that I heard about. I usually don't agree with John McCain, just usually on a lot of stuff. But I just read this story that he's saying that the American people are being ripped off. And so I was like, all right, I'm kind of curious. So I found out, when you watch TV, how many channels do you think that you watch? If you have like the cable package, how many do you really, really watch?
A minority of them, maybe 8, 9.
20, maybe?
Not even that much.
Well, John McCain basically is introducing this legislation to try to prevent people from having to pay for these cable packages for hundreds, even thousands of video channels, when they usually, he did a study and they said that people really only watch about 18 channels in their daily lives.
Wow.
And he's like, why are we paying all this money? And so he's getting a lot of heat. He knows it's going to be difficult to pass this because he's going to be going head to head against these big companies.
Right.
But I kind of say he's kind of onto something right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't watch that many channels.
You just watch the same stuff.
I watch the same stuff, and sometimes I'll flip, okay, let me see what I'm missing.
Right.
And just go through and see what I'm missing, and most of the time I could do without it.
And when we were growing up, I had one channel, and it was halfway from one city, halfway from the other. We had the rabbit ears, and I'd be responsible for going up and rotating.
The human remote or the human...
Exactly. And nowadays there's thousands, and we don't watch all that.
We downgraded our cable package a couple of times. We used to have the movie channels. We don't watch movies anymore.
I gotta get my HBO though. I gotta watch my True Blood.
We used to have HBO, but you know what? I don't miss it as much as I didn't think I would. My husband says he doesn't miss it as much as he thought he would.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, you know, a lot of people are moving towards that. And there's this other thing that a lot of people are talking about now when it comes to big companies who are trying to oppress just the average person like us. Have you heard about what AT&T is doing?
No.
Do you use AT&T?
No.
Okay, so I do, because I got an iPhone, one of the early ones who got an iPhone, and if you weren't paying close attention to your bill last month, they sent out this one little teeny paragraph that said, by the way, there's going to be this new mobility administration fee, and we're going to add 61 cents per line starting May 1st per month. So, you know, to us, when we see our bill, what's the difference in 61 cents when you're paying 150, you know, a month? It's not a big deal. A lot of people didn't even pay attention to it. Well, now that it's coming out that they're going to potentially raise $775 million a year from this.
So what is this mobility? What does it go to?
Nothing. It's just them. They came back and said, hey, we're just trying to make some more money to be able to pay for our towers and some of the rental properties for our towers.
Wow.
$775 million.
You gotta pay attention.
I know.
To those bills.
This is a crazy story. I gotta ask you about this. Do you believe that people can see Jesus in burnt toast?
Absolutely.
We've
talked about that on this show before,
really?
and I've seen Jesus in some things.
You have personally. Have you ever seen? Well, have you heard the stories where people see Jesus in, like, pigeon poop on a window and stuff? And you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Sure.
So, yeah. So
Well,
you see Jesus?
I don't. I don't really see.
Do we
it.
have an example of that?
Yeah, well, so there's this little girl, and let me just tell you, she's a beautiful little girl, and she's strong. She's from Ohio. She's been battling cancer. And right now, she was getting ready to do her second bone marrow transplant.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, her mom takes a picture of her out in the backyard. She's playing with sparklers, and this is the picture that showed up.
Is that supposed to be the Virgin Mary?
That's the Virgin Mary looking over her little daughter.
Aww.
And Aaron's mom, Jen, she saw the picture. She kind of freaked out. She said,
who is that in the picture?
That's the little girl in between her.
But is that a person, or is that just, what is that, the red and?
That's the Virgin Mary that the mom is saying. That's just an anomaly in the picture that the mom is saying, I feel as if it's the Virgin Mary looking over our daughter.
I see that.
Looking down.
I see that.
Protecting her. Well, here's the weird thing. She went through second round, third round of all of her transplants, and now she's cancer-free.
What?
I know. I mean, I don't believe in seeing that sort of stuff. I feel like it's synchronicity, if you ever heard what that term means. But maybe there is something to that.
That's remarkable.
And another video I just saw, and this
You're
is going to
just
freak
full
you
of
out.
seeing stuff.
Oh, I'm so excited. You've had pizzas delivered to your house, right?
All the time.
Have you ever looked at the pizza and maybe you order extra pepperoni or you order some bacon and you look at it and you're like, all right, I'm getting the shaft. They kind of stiff me on the...
No.
All right, well, you got to check out this video. Security footage of a pizza guy eating the toppings off of the pizza before it was delivered.
Uh-oh. Give that man a lunch break. He's obviously hungry.
You give him a raise so he can afford some food at his own damn house.
Oh, man. That's kind of sad. He must be hungry.
They're going to make you think twice about it now, aren't they?
I know. But at least he didn't do something gross like spit in it.
What? That is gross.
Yeah, it is
you don't
gross.
Know it's nasty.
It is gross.
You know, his fingers touch those elevator buttons, which are nasty, and now he's digging through your pizza.
I see a needy man who needs some food.
Oh,
they must
full.
not be feeding him at the pizza place.
They need to pay him a little bit more money.
No, he's probably unemployed right now.
Yeah, he definitely is now.